Hello everybody, hello listeners. Welcome back to the fifth, the fifth episode of What the Fridge podcast. Now, this episode is a special episode because we have a newcomer who happens to be our first ever female co-host of What the Fridge podcast, Nadine. Say hi, Nadine. How are
You'll be
you?
the only one.
Hey,
Hello.
honored to be the first woman.
Yeah, unless you count Reuben,
First woman.
but not really.
Yeah, I think Toby can count as
excuse me.
one.
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
A little
He's
bit.
feminine enough.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And we play the trombone. The trumpet.
Trombone. You
Is
had
that
it
what
right.
makes you female? You play the trombone.
Yeah.
He's playing with a slide, okay?
I
That's
just
fair
not the
enough.
only thing that's sliding.
I just realized that if you look at Tony's roles, he hasn't got the regular male. He's only got the male later generation role.
Well, yeah, that's because
Therefore,
I'm not here most of the time, okay?
Therefore, he can't access the male's chat.
dude,
well.
I can't either. I only have I've got the outcast. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Alright.
You are an outcast, you're female.
So, as always,
And
I will get us started with our first topic of the day. So, my topic is, I'm going to talk about school productions, right? So, I've been venting a
I
little
wonder why.
I've been venting a little bit about the production.
What's the stuff?
Sus? Oh, I vented, didn't
You vented.
I? Oh no.
This is really what this
Among
shit has
Us.
come to.
Please.
This is
Making
what
Among
this
Us
shit-
references
Among Us
every
jokes.
episode.
Yep.
Okay,
Say-
Well, I've been a bit disappointed. We'll put it that way. I've been a little bit disappointed with our government. Okay, so story time.
God.
So
Hasn't
I-
everybody?
So yeah, so I've been involved with our school's production of Aladdin for 2 years now. So the first time we had lockdown, we had just started rehearsing, so obviously got cancelled for 2020. And now we did one show, right? And it was on the Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it was the Tuesday. Our government announced that we're going to lock down again to level 4 for a week, which means we couldn't do any more shows.
For
That's 2
non-New
years wasted.
for non-New Zealand listeners, we have 4 levels. Level 1
Yes.
is basically pretty much back to normal.
Yep.
Our borders
with
are closed.
yeah, at the moment they are. Level 2 is like normal, but like slightly more.
Crowd control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't have
about
like,
100
gatherings
people.
of like 100 people.
100 people in like a indoor space, 500 people outside.
And then
Yes.
level
Like,
3 level 3 is like stay home unless you physically can't. Not physically, unless you
can't really.
can't
Basically,
realistically.
level 3 is used to support like the essential workers. So, like, if an essential worker, someone who works like at a supermarket or for like other things that you couldn't live without with, those like their kid could go to school.
That
Yeah.
and we've also got bigger bubbles, so
Yeah.
I can like hang out with my grandparents, but only my grandparents.
And then level
Yes.
4 is like,
Which is what
you-
we're in now, complete lockdown. You know, only really go to the supermarket.
funnily enough,
Only your household and like the supermarket.
Yep.
And like essential workers are out.
funnily
Only
enough,
one
the
person can
leveling
go to the
system,
supermarket.
the leveling the system in New Zealand works very similar to cancer stages, where level 1 and 2 are similar, and then
Oh,
level 3 and
gosh.
4 are similar, but the two groups are quite different.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
sorry, I
Okay.
just made a random comparison.
I like how we decided to compare COVID to cancer.
Yes.
COVID levels to cancer. I
Yeah,
mean, it is
something fishy about
effectively
that.
the same thing, but like
Yeah.
Hey, continue, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah,
What was I saying? So I'm not going to speak too much to the reason I'm angry at the government deciding to go to level 4 for one COVID case. I'm no expert on COVID.
Delta though.
It
Yeah,
is the
but
Delta.
Delta is
I don't really want to risk my
Yeah.
grandparents.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't either. But I just think the whole... I mean, locking down the South Island as well, that's all I'll say. It's a bit extreme.
Yeah,
But
it is.
But now it's in Wellington. I mean, you know.
And there's also like things in Christchurch that are very
Yep.
people in Christchurch have visited hotspots in Auckland, therefore
Yeah.
you kind of have to shut it down just in
Yeah.
case.
Just
but
like the
maybe not
Beach
level
Boys
4.
that round, get around, it gets around. So...
What?
Help me, Rhonda.
Do you not know that song, the Beach Boys? Like,
Get around,
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
around, I get
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the COVID patients screaming, "Help me, Rhonda."
What?
Did-
I'm
you don't get it,
uncultured when it comes
okay?
to songs. I'm uncultured when it comes to songs.
Yes, you don't.
Yeah,
You're
clearly.
not a music listener, are you? Reuben?
Like the
You're not a
the
full
only
person.
music I listen to is interstellar music, and that's the extent of it.
Do you say incel music?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. Incel music.
Sorry.
I mean, it kind of is, but we're not going to.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also, I'd like to quickly point out. Wait, Sam, we are recording like the visuals of the call.
Yes.
Right. So for anyone who's like a new listener, you're gonna get really confused because Sam has changed his icon like
Yep.
3 times.
Twice.
Yeah, I changed my
I've
profile
changed
picture a
my
lot.
name like pretty much every time.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever changed my like my
You
icon
haven't
thing.
changed your icon.
Yeah, I haven't.
I
but-
remember when you first joined your name because
Yeah,
they're like, no, you can't have that name.
it was a little explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, and
funny
you
though.
had a
It was
different-
funny.
It was a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
And
And
the
then
fact it was just
I
like shock humor, you know.
yeah.
Lads,
Yes.
another thing.
Yes.
Lockdown is being extended till the 24th of August.
24th.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's level 4. We were
Yes.
going to be in it anyway.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, it was inevitable, but
Yeah. I mean, Auckland was supposed to be in for 7 weeks. 7 weeks? Oh my god,
7
7 days.
7 weeks.
Yes, you know what
Sorry,
they say. You know what
Freudian
they say.
slip.
Hardest part
all
of a
good.
7-day
We're
lockdown
friends
is the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the fact that it's the 1-year anniversary for 15 days to flatten the curve.
Yes. That's more in America, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of coming from. Anyway, if I may bring
No,
this
but,
back
like-
to musical theatre.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
So this Nadine, this is basically what our podcasts are. Just give a topic and see how much of a tangent we can go on.
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Isn't that
basically
just
Yeah.
normal conversation though?
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
So
Yeah.
we're
Nah,
basically just recording
I
our
feel-
conversations.
I
and
feel
putting them online.
bad for your school because mine managed to get COVID done and dusted. Like we started in January when like the school began. We had one lockdown, which was like you know the lockdown at the beginning of the year. So we
Beginning
only
of
had
this
that
year.
one to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. We only had that one to deal with. And then we managed to like hurdle over possible cases and we finished our show. Like the only hiccups we had were like hiccups within.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
our school was so unlucky. We got our show cancelled twice.
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
Yeah.
so,
it is.
Sam, am I allowed to give context for the show? Oh, like a wee bit, so it's
It depends
understandable.
where you're going to
Will
go
you
with this,
mute
but I'm going to
yourself?
say yes for the moment.
So, in essence, it was 2019 where the school announced what show they were going to do. And then people signed up. I don't remember when they announced the cast, but they were supposed to do it in 2020. But then lockdown hit, so they had to extend it to this year. So that's 2 years of prep.
Yep.
And then their first show was last Saturday. I went to see it. It was quite
yes,
good.
that's correct.
Then their second show was the Tuesday, which is quite a long break, but I can see why that you want to break after the first show.
Hmm.
But our lockdown began on Tuesday night, so you guys had to record it, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
can't say that. Disney might be listening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
true.
well. No, we definitely didn't record our show. Reuben's.
We
just
haven't
had
we
a bit
haven't
of a-
said what we
Reuben
haven't
just
said
had a
what
bit
it
of a
is.
brain spaz there.
We haven't said what it is, so it doesn't really matter.
Reuben
We'll
is
That's
just,
true.
hilarious. We'll now
could just
smack
mute
her.
that part of what I
Yeah.
said.
So anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I think a school production is something everyone should at least try to get into, even if it's not your thing. It's a really good experience, I think, because
Hey,
it's
I tried to do that.
it's you didn't try. Did you even audition?
I was going to audition, but then I'm like, I have nothing for this part. So I can't.
What part were you
I-
going to go for?
Wait, so we are allowed to say what the show
I already
was.
said what we're doing. I said we were doing Aladdin.
Okay, cool. I was attempting to audition for the part of the Sultan because it doesn't have any singing parts. And I can't sing,
Right.
so
Well, neither can I, but somehow I still got a part. Oh well.
self-burn, those are rare.
Oh yes. But I got a minor role. I was in
Yeah.
the ensemble, but I got a minor role as a guard, so that was fun. But yeah, I think it's a really good experience. Just for even if theater, if drama is not your thing, I just think it's a really good experience because it's the social. It's a really social aspect to it as well, which I think is a really good experience. Wait, Nadine, weren't you in a school
Huh?
production? You were in your
Yeah, I was.
school's production.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Greece. And it was really, really fun. Sorry, I like missed all of this because
Hey,
I
I know that
lived
name.
with
It
my
was in
parents.
World War II.
What?
Greece. Greece.
Greece. Oh,
Greece.
Greece. No, Reuben, silly.
that
She's
was
talking
really
about
bad, man.
Greece, the
That was
musical with an A.
That's Grace, not Greece.
No,
Oh.
Reuben, you
You
dyslexic man.
You attempted to outsmart me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting.
No, you just have
I'm
dyslexia.
dyslexic.
Actually, I have dysgraphia.
Dysgraphia, same difference.
We'll move
I
on.
don't know. Yes.
Praxia.
See, so Caleb and Toby, you who are not well versed in the art of drama, I don't know if you are. Toby, would you ever consider doing a production?
I have done one.
You have.
Which one?
Flippin', what's his name? Pinocchio looking dude.
Pinocchio.
Punchinello. That's the
Punch-
one. Punchinello.
Oh, that one. Was that?
And the stars or whatever. Stars and
Yeah.
dots or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stars
I
and
was
dots.
in that.
Was that like a primary school one?
Yeah, it was like a primary school production.
Oh yeah.
First production I was ever involved in was Annie, and I was a year 4, and at the time, I was a year 3, and at the time, only year 5s and 6s were allowed to be the main cast members, and they just took us because they needed more orphans.
Oh, that's a bit
Yeah.
sad.
Okay, I have done a production before. I did 2 in primary school, but if you're ever in a primary school production, you're forced to do it. Like you can't get out of it.
Really? Oh, you saddos.
Like-
No, we had the full option.
Our primary school,
I managed to get out of it.
It's like the complete
Just
opposite
get
of
out
a
of
senior
mine.
school production. They do
A
in
senior school
senior school
production, you
they
opt
do
in.
everything in their power to not get you to have a part.
yes,
They're
but in
forced to just
primary school, you have to do it.
yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever? I never did one in primary school because I never went to our current school as a primary school. I
And,
went in year 6, but like,
I
that
went
was
to
my
a
first one.
different primary school, but it was kind of like intermediate. I think I was year 7 when the play was. But it was like this really dumb play, and basically like to get to tell if you were good, they didn't get you to read a line from the play. No, they got you to sing "Happy Birthday." It was like, how is that a good
What does
judge?
that have to do?
Whether a person should get a main role in the play.
Disney copyright wants to know your location.
For the school production this year, my friend who is a drama student, she's really good. It's not called an interview, audition. There we go. Her audition
yeah.
was frazzled. She came up, didn't do a dance, didn't have any lines prepared, had to sing "Happy Birthday," and she thinks that the only reason she was able to even be in the play was because like the teachers knew that she was good. So yeah.
What is it with the
But,
happy
like,
birthday? Why do they get you to sing happy? Like,
because that's like a song that everyone knows.
it's so easy though. I actually had to learn
Yeah.
a song.
Or same.
Oh well.
No. Oh, do you want to know the reason why I was not like a main member?
What is it?
I was too immature. So
Yeah,
I
that'd
went
do
for
it.
Sandy. right? The main part. And I don't
Yeah.
think I would have gotten it even if I wasn't silly. But during the auditions, we had to come up to a boy who was supposed to be acting out as Danny. And you had to go up to them and say, "Hey, Danny," and he'd come back at you and be, "How you doing?" like that, right?
Yep.
Pretty corny.
Yes.
So I did it, and the second the kid locked eyes with me, I like
Oh.
burst into laughter. I could not do it.
You see, I don't like. I would never like doing something like that.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
it
know
was so
how the
awkward.
2 leads in our production coped with that. They
Yeah, no.
were so mature. I don't know how. I
Our
couldn't do it.
our Danny had an actual girlfriend,
Oh.
and the thing
Aw.
is, he kisses both our Sandys. So we only had one Danny, and then we had 2 Sandys for the different casts. So this poor guy was running every single night, right?
Right.
And one of the days, his girlfriend was sitting there, right? She was
Oh,
like
no.
she was near the front. And
Yeah.
I kid you not, I was on the side. And then
Oh,
our Danny
yeah.
kisses the Sandy, and you
Yeah.
can just hear his family go, ooh. It was just, it was awkward as hell.
man.
Oh dear.
No, his girlfriend completely got it. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
it's
well, it's acting, you know.
it's acting, and
Yeah.
it's like, it was like those like kisses that you have with like family members where it's like really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Yes.
Why,
Yes, I.
Not
Caleb?
full
Why are
French.
you why are you saying our Discord hashtags in the podcast planning chat?
Yeah, what is that about?
Stop messaging the.
I
Stop
didn't message
messaging.
anyone.
Anyway,
We're doing a podcast here, Caleb. Be serious.
Yeah, stop exposing us.
Can't believe it. See,
Not exposing anyone.
see, let me tell you.
he keeps doing
One
it.
of the best experiences of my production was, so we had a rehearsal from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. I think it was. I don't.
You had a
can't-
12-hour day.
Yeah,
Yep.
they did it for
Yep.
2 days in a
9
row as
till
well.
The
9.
most we had was 10.
10 hours.
Yeah, the most. Or was it
Yeah.
10 hours? Was it 8 hours? I don't remember.
Yeah. So I had
Yeah.
a
You
12-hour
need to get that.
day, right?
Need to get that 40-hour work
Yeah.
weekend.
And so I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast, right? And I was doing the show all day, and because I'm stupid, I forgot to pack myself any lunch. And at about it was about 5:30. No, it was 6:30 actually. 6:30. They let us out to go grab dinner, and we went to Subway and ordered a foot-long pork riblet, and I kid you not, it was the best meal I've ever had in my life.
No,
It was
one
so
of my
fulfilling.
the highlight of like the planning,
Yeah,
the practicing, rehearsing. Yeah,
rehearsal. Yeah.
rehearsals is that my school is near a dairy, so it takes like
Yeah.
5 minutes tops to like
Yeah, our
walk there.
school's right across from a dairy as well.
Yeah. So like we'd be let out, and like our teachers would be like, okay, you have 30-minute break, and it's like, yes. So you can see like all of us like running to the dairy, and the dairy people are like, oh god,
Yeah, I
these
swear,
theatre nerds are back.
it's such a smart place to put a dairy is
I know,
across the road
right?
from the
Like
school.
at the end of like the school day, they're
Yeah.
filled to the brim.
Yeah,
with just,
every
like,
day
school
out.
kids.
Yeah, it's packed. Those people
Yeah.
must be
But like
making
I'd come in,
bank.
and I
It's
just had
insane.
like $3-4, and
Yeah.
you just like go around and be like, oh, I want a ginger beer, and then like grab some like other stuff in the same time. It's just great.
Yeah, it's great.
And, like we also had like a
I'll
fish
tell
and
you
chip
what.
shop nearby. Like there's like just a little stream of like
I tell you what.
Indian Thai fish and chips, and then a
Yeah.
dairy.
We should
I'll
have
tell you
some
what.
cards that give us like a percentage off at the dairy because we're Kingsway school students.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And I'll tell you
Can you just
what.
expose your school?
Once we were at rehearsal at the theatre that we were doing the play in, there was a countdown, which is a supermarket for non-Kiwi listeners / viewers.
Woolies for Australians.
For Australian friends, yeah.
Woolworths, Coles, whatever. Walmart, I don't know what American supermarkets they are. Anyway,
Walmart's like
Apparently
the
you
West.
can get food at Walmart
you can, but
and guns.
You can
That's
get
true.
like you can get your entire groceries at the warehouse now.
yeah, you can.
What?
Yes, you can.
I don't
you're a
really trust a
morbidly
place that
obese
sells
person, you
both
can.
clothes and food.
You can also
Doesn't sound
in
right.
Walmart, in Walmart, you can buy like semi-automatic slug guns and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
I
true.
figured
can-
that. I have a
Wait,
friend from
can
Oklahoma.
you buy one and then put a 2.5 times scope on it? Boss G ACOG.
Oh, don't make a
Probably.
siege
I
joke.
have a friend.
Nope.
Oh my god. No, I have
Man.
a friend
Yeah.
from Oklahoma, and one day he just sent me a photo of his gun, and I was like,
Yo.
"Got it at Walmart." And I was like,
Second
"What?
Amendment. Let's
Excuse
go.
me?"
I bought a knife at Ross Dressed for Less.
Oh
Really?
gosh.
So anyway, at this countdown, right? So
Yeah.
we went. So I bought Oreos, Pringles, and something else. L&P. So it was a 1.5 liter
Yum.
bottle of L&P, like a 12-pack of Oreos, and a standard thing of Pringles. $5 for all of it.
Really?
$5?
Yeah,
$5?
$5.
No.
Oh heck yeah!
No,
You're
I kid
lying.
you not. I think I might actually have the receipt. If I find it, I'll let you know.
No. Oh, I recently went to like my friend's neighborhood. So I had to like take a bus there and stuff. And the food there was so cheap. I went to like this bakery, and I got this ginormous cookie and like an entire slice of, not a slice, like a full-on thing, like
Yeah.
a loaf of like
Yeah.
banana bread.
Oh yeah.
All that for $4.70.
Ooh.
I had so much food, and I went back for the cookie because it was so good. It was
Sam,
so
how far
good.
over time are we?
We've been going for 20 minutes, so I think we better move on.
Yeah.
So yeah, to conclude this
It doesn't
topic,
really matter
switch to
though.
my
We're
topic.
just
school,
having a good
school
old,
production is a great
good old
experience,
chat.
and I recommend it to anyone even slightly interested. Right, who wants to take our next topic?
Me.
Alright.
Go for it.
My topic is like crime
Crime.
and serial killers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll
Like
start
yes.
this off. I'll start this off with the worst mistake a serial killer can make is bite marks. Oh, that rhymed. Did you hear that? That rhymed.
The most serious mistake a serial killer can make. Oh, that is
No.
bars.
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 No, you know who'd be impressed with that?
Stormzy.
Noel Miller and Stormzy.
Yeah, that's true. I get
Yeah.
that
No, I love
reference.
Stormzy. Anyways, what was I gonna say?
Leave
Oh yeah,
bite marks. What the
Leaving
heck?
bite marks.
bite marks.
Oh,
Just take a nice chomp out of their victim's arm. So that's what Richard Ramirez did. And this guy,
Yeah, but he
he's an
was like
idiot.
a mass killer though.
he was that's what a serial killer is.
Is that
Well,
the
yeah,
guy
no,
from the
I'm not.
Cecil Hotel?
I have
Or is that
no
someone
idea.
else?
I have no idea. Anyways, this guy, one of the reasons why he got caught was because he decided that killing this woman was not enough, and just went took a nice big chunk of her arm, just like a
That's
big
a bit
bite mark.
spastic.
I
Kinda
know,
I mean, like,
sounds
come on,
tasty.
he's a serial killer, but like, come on,
See,
that's
the
a
thing
bit.
is,
That's a bit over
he
the line,
has
you know.
he has a very
Killing people isn't over
no,
the line.
he's a
but by
very
any means.
trademarkable jaw. Like
Explain.
it's like
Huh?
actually do you want me to pull up a photo of Richard Ramirez?
Yeah,
Sure. Just
Hang on, look
chuck
at
it in the.
look at his teeth.
Post
If
editing.
you see it, his bite is not normal. Hang on. He has a very famous pair of gnashes. Podcast finding. There you go. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, that is the photo of Richard Ramirez and his teeth.
Aha.
Yes. So, this man decided it was a great idea to take a bite out of this lady's not a bite out of it, but like he just bit it. And
Right.
not only was the DNA left there, but also like the people could match up his jaw, like his like teeth,
Yeah.
to him.
What? It's.
So that was one of the reasons why he got caught.
I think
and-
this is the
Unfortunately, a lot of other serial killers have done it, and they're so dumb.
stupid. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, that's a bit over the line. But
It's a bit OTT, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like,
why
that's
take
the
a
only
bite?
situation where it's worse than leaving a fingerprint.
I
You
find
know
it
what?
funny
I've
how
actually
you
been
guys
bitten
think,
by a kid before.
what?
Really? Did
Yeah.
you get
Okay.
rabies?
No,
Oh,
but I
heck
did
no.
get a black mark around the bite. Would you like me to tell
Around
the
the
story?
bark.
Around the bite. So I
Ugh.
was with a holiday program,
Yeah.
and we decided to go. We decided no. One of the days was that we were supposed to take a hike, right?
Yeah.
So we go to this forest and we're hanging out, and there's like this playground, and two girls are at the top of the slide, and they're just not going down. So I'm coming up, and I'm like, "Hey, is something wrong?" I was like 8 at the time. These girls were my age, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's this kid coming up and down the slide, and he's not letting us go down." So me
Right.
being the really tough and cool person that I was as an 8-year-old, I put my feet into the slide, and this kid scuttles up and takes a big chunk out of my like my shin. And so I scream and like run away, and I'm like, "Sir, he bit my leg!" And the people had like the family of this guy had to talk to the leaders of this holiday program and be like, "Yeah, we're sorry that our kid bit one of yours." And then
Why?
for a whole 2 weeks, my leg was black because of this kid's
Right.
teeth.
I remember.
Anyways,
Sweet.
that's what a bite mark does to you kids
Yeah, I don't.
listening at home.
But why?
Don't bite people.
Yeah. Well, it's one
I
of the
don't
most
know. I
stupid
think
things
it's some
to do.
problems. Who knows?
And I say that as someone who has bit someone before. It wasn't like a full-on like aggressive thing. It was my friend. We were in like year 3 or something in school. I was about 7 or 8.
You bit
So
a
was my
kid?
friend. And oh, what was I gonna say? Sorry, my mum came
You
in.
bit
What was
someone.
that?
Distracted.
Dinner's ready?
No, my mum's distracting me. Sorry about that. So, so
Sorry,
so,
viewers.
So-
Sus, man.
so me and my friend were having a bit of a play fight. Yeah, I said we're about 8, right?
And you all got hungry.
No, it was just a playful thing. We were just play fighting, like not like a overly rough way. So I just decided because he was like holding onto my arm, so I decided just to bite him to make him let go. Like and then he told the teacher on me, and that's not really what I remember about it. What I remember is about that is because so my friend told the teacher on me, right? And
Mitch?
I came up with this excuse, right? It was that I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of so I had my mouth open and my jaw was conveniently above his arm, and then he smacked my head down and my jaw happened to hit his arm, and he thought
Crazy
he
how
bite
these
me.
coincidences happen.
Yeah, I know, right? It's unbelievable. It's like it looks exactly like a bite mark, but it's not. Would you believe it?
It was just an accident.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't an accident, by the way.
It was premeditated.
Max, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry I bit you in year 3.
No, but do you want to know another mistake that serial killers make?
Yes, what is it?
Driving
Killing
around
people?
slowly at night. Apparently, that is one of the reasons why they get caught, because only a serial killer would drive slowly at night. It's because like their conscience is like, I'm guilty for this crime, and therefore I don't want to look guilty and speed off. Therefore, I'll drive slowly. So police see this and they're like,
But they
who in
don't
their right
drive.
mind would go slow at night?
It's like
they're
reverse
like-
They don't
reverse psychology.
drive at the
Yeah, it's reverse
right
psychology that doesn't
speed.
exactly work.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
what we call reverse psychology.
No, it's reverse psychology that
goodness.
bombed.
Getting flipping flashbacks to the Princess Bride right now.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
I love The Princess
please
Bride.
talk about The Princess Bride. Go.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it
Solid
is.
8 out of 10.
8?
Do you know that RUSs exist?
Huh?
Rodents of unusual size. They exist.
Oh, really?
Like
No,
capybaras.
what, capybaras? Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they
RUSs
don't
are
have
just...
flipping teeth like in the movie.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Capybaras have disgusting orange teeth.
Yeah, that's because they don't brush them.
I'm just imagining a capybara brushing his teeth. That's all I can picture now.
You know, if there's an artist listening to this, please make that happen.
Please do.
Please don't.
Actually, I should make a subreddit
We want some
r/what the
capybara-
French.
Hang on, here you go. Hang on.
Capybara Rule 34. Wait, no, we don't. No, not that. We want.
Oh, go to
Ah.
podcast planning. Underneath Richard Ramirez's teeth, there's new orange teeth. It looks like 2
Ugh.
carrots poking out. Isn't it gross?
Are those actually carrots? No, they're
No,
actually teeth.
those are actually teeth.
That is
They have
disgusting.
orange teeth. It is.
That is vile.
It is. See,
Bro, they look
normally
like carrots.
animals eat food that doesn't affect
Yeah,
like the
but-
hygiene of it, unlike humans that like eat sugar and that sort of stuff that makes their teeth brown. But for some
Yeah.
reason, these kids get orange teeth. Weird.
The thing I remember from A Princess Bride is when he's in like that machine that's taking his life. I just remember he has nipple suction cups.
Yes.
Is that all you
Yeah,
remember
but-
from it?
yes, but
that's
like
the main thing I remember.
Yeah.
I do remember that
You-
scene.
it's a rather
It
big
traumatized
difference.
me slightly.
You know, my friend and I were talking about Andre the Giant
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Rest in peace.
And you know how he was like super, super tall?
Yeah.
Maybe this is
Yeah.
not a conversation I should have on the
Yeah,
podcast.
no, keep going,
Can
keep
I?
going.
Keep
Okay.
going.
And all of a sudden he goes, "How big do you think this means?"
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Thing is, and apparently it was the size of a can of baked beans.
Oh,
Yeah.
You mean like?
that's not what I
And then
expected.
someone like measured it out based on his like feet and hand size and like just like overall size to proportion. He
Yeah.
would have had it 16 inches.
No.
Yes.
That's.
Do you know how big he was when he died? He was like
Yeah, I know,
7
he
foot
was
7.
absolutely huge.
Ginormous man.
Yeah.
Apparently Andre he couldn't really get drunk just because of how huge he was.
Yeah, he
he
had, like,
couldn't drink
It's
enough
like Captain
alcohol to get
America.
50
drunk.
beers a day or something like that.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like
Yeah.
Captain
ridiculous.
America.
He was in a lot of pain as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he had huge back problems.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, that's
You'd
why he
wonder
died.
why.
His back literally snapped.
When did he
That's
die?
how he died.
Came out.
Oh, like
Yeah.
20 years ago, wasn't it?
Really?
Yeah, like ages ago now.
Huh.
Yeah. R.I.P. He was
1993.
great.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years ago. 28 years
I would
ago.
say that. It's making me feel old. We're closer to 2023 than we are 2019.
Bro, 2020 in 4 months' time will have been 2 years ago.
I thought it was September 11th,
No.
2001.
I
What?
can still remember 2014.
Oh,
really.
stop, Caleb. That's horrible. No. Who wants to take the next one? Because I think we're off the true
Yeah,
crime
yeah.
now.
No, it's good.
We're right
It's
on
good.
time. Any closing remarks on serial killers or Andre the Giant?
Jennifer
or...
Solution by what's like JSC, Something Can't Swim. Beautiful video. It's an hour long, and I suggest you watch it because it's great.
All right.
Okay.
Noted.
Yes, duly
Yeah.
noted.
Jennifer Solution. Keep that in your heads, kids.
Okay.
Oh, was that the psychology video or something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The JCS psychology.
Yeah, it's been on my
Yeah.
recommended.
It's
Alright.
so good. You should watch it.
Caleb, what have you got
Okay.
for us?
I have the topic. Actually, I'm just gonna ask a question. I want each of you to answer. What is your favorite number and why?
12. I don't
My
know
favorite
why.
number. I think we both know the
28,
answer to that
because it's
question.
my birthday number.
7.
Of course you'd say 7.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Nah. Actually,
Caleb, I think we both know what the answer to that question is.
Do you want to know what 7 is?
7. It's a prime number. It
No.
is
Do you want to know why
Half of
a lot of people
14.
say 7?
because it's a
Like
lucky
if you
number.
ask a kid to say like pick a number between 1 and 10, they'll
7.
most likely say 7 just because 7 feels the most right because
It feels the most random.
numbers. Yeah, it feels the exactly.
You either pick 3 or 7 or 4.
Yeah.
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 That's
All
what
right.
I do.
If I'm gonna say my real answer, I have to say 16.
Yeah, same.
Okay, mine
Or
is
You just
20.
12.
have
I
to.
don't know why mine is 12 though.
Mine's
It's not
28.
12 is a nice
Mine
number.
is one.
Ugh.
Mine is 1, and then
28.
any number of 7s following it. So 17, 177, 1,777, 17,777.
He
Just like
likes
that.
continuity. What?
Yes, continuity.
Continuity.
Yes. So Caleb, what does this have to
So
do
that
with
was
your
the
topic?
entire topic.
Yes. Just
Yeah.
Caleb talking about how he
Is it?
likes 1777.
Well, it's
Why
got,
do people?
Hmm.
What is it to do with numbers?
Repeat
Why do
that.
people like certain numbers?
Because
Why
of how
Some are
gorgeous
funny.
they look.
that important?
Case in point, 420.
Yes.
Why are numbers important in our life? Like everyone
Because you
has a
count
Discord
things.
hashtag. Everyone has a Discord hashtag, and some people actually like remember the number, like me.
Mine's 2587.
Hang on, let
Because
me
it's
check
4
mine.
digits, you
Don't
doofus.
say it. Don't
Oh,
say
shut
it.
up. I figured mine out.
Like, it's just 4-digit numbers for some
I know what
reason.
Reuben's is.
Mine's soupy.
1999.
Not supposed to say it.
Why not?
Yeah, you idiot.
Because then everyone can just friend request Ruben.
Okay, but who would actually friend request him?
I already have.
Point, actually. That's
Friend
a good
request
point. No
who?
one will.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
No, I have a friend, and this is like the
Oh, that's pretty
easiest friend.
crazy,
It's
man.
like shut up. It's like 0005 or something like that.
Yep.
It's so easy. Let me check it.
Let me
I
check
remember. Did
Let
anyone
me
ever?
check.
Did anyone ever play
Yeah, it's
Fall
like
Guys
oh,
when
it's
it first came out?
0303. Easy as. What?
Did anyone ever play Fall Guys when it first came out?
No.
No.
That's
Fall
because it's a
Guys.
$40 game that died within 4 weeks.
It's $25. I still play it occasionally.
Shush.
So anyway, so they used to have on PC at least your names that would be. I hear a slight echo. Who is that?
Yes, there is also you echoing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got
Oh,
headphones
I
in.
think it's
Okay.
fixed.
Oh, good. Right. So when it first came out, the game used to have a name as Fall Guy and then a 4-digit number. Mine was 1980.
Nice.
There
Which
was
I
actually
liked.
Oh, that's easy
a
as.
problem with that is that they could only have 4-digit numbers. So that's 10,000 players, and then they'd
No,
have to have
9,999. Oh wait, no,
But
it isn't.
zero-
It's
Get
not
it
even
right,
that.
Ruben.
10,000.
Oh wait,
So-
it is. No, it is.
The problem is if someone was accused of hacking, and because there was no custom names and there was could only be
Yes.
10,000 players, then like everyone with that number or multiple people with that number would get banned.
Yes.
So
That's
you
true.
would just get banned for no reason.
And you see, the thing is, But I thought that was better than what they have now. It's just one of those generic auto-generated names like you have on Kahoot. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Kahoot
like
one's
I
good.
watched a video. You
Something
know how like
stupid.
number
It's
plates
disgusting.
work.
Yeah.
Like also you remember your number plate. There's one
Yeah.
thing where basically if
Our car's number plate is JNY701 and XM6569.
I shouldn't
what?
say
Dude,
that.
don't expose yourself.
Go and have a look.
But
It's a
basically-
1998 green Toyota RAV4 and a 2007
People are gonna
gold
start
Toyota
stalking
Vanguard
your
Well,
parents
V6.
now.
Basically, there's a thing in the system where if you put your number plate null, you get a whole lot of random speeding tickets. If someone made their number plate null, what ended up happening is if the cop didn't catch like the number plate as of a car was speeding or couldn't be bothered and put it in the system and didn't put anything in, then it would log the speeding ticket as to null. That would
Oh.
So
cause
would
the
that kid
guy
have to like
have heaps
pay all
of
that?
speeding tickets.
Did he
Yeah.
pay the tickets?
I don't know. I just knew that he got heaps of speeding tickets if you
Legend.
make your number plate null.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make your
Speaking
number
of
plate null.
speeding, do you know what? It actually is possible to drive fast enough to avoid a speed camera.
How fast do you have to drive then?
I'm not sure of
Speed
the exact
light.
number, but it's more than
It's got to be
400.
somewhere like 420, right?
It's in that ballpark. It's over 300 kilometers an hour.
Has anyone ever done it before?
Oh yeah, it's been done.
I think
I have
so.
seen images of it.
You could do it in
Bollywood movies can.
Well,
You could do it in
Bollywood.
like Utah or somewhere where there's like a desert and then there's just like
Yeah.
a speed camera.
The Bonneville Salt Flats. They
There's a
tried to
speed
do. They did it on Mythbusters, but they used a dragster.
Who you gonna call? Mythbusters.
Oh yes.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
It's copyrighted.
Who you
Stop.
gonna call?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
are you
Go
not
with
allowed to
the
sing
DMCA
it?
claim.
Mythbusters.
I said Mythbusters. I didn't say
True.
it's
That's
Mythbusters.
true.
No, but then you.
Mythbusters.
Yeah, alright, whatever. I don't get paid.
If we
enough for
get
this.
Susan on our tail, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh, Susan, leave us alone. We have 14 subscribers.
Susan, please.
Yeah, well, that means we're gonna get
20 subscribers. Can we
DMCA
make it?
data.
Can we make it to 20 subscribers?
Hey, can we
That's
make it
the
to
real
20
question.
subscribers? You smash that subscribe button and
And like button.
absolutely annihilate that like button and smash that bell. Make sure it's run
Absolutely
well and good.
abuse it.
Yep, like my dad.
What?
No, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah, they can look up your father's car now.
True.
Good one. Good
What
going.
have I done? No.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should just like edit that out.
Okay, we should move on.
Just like bleep it.
Right. Yeah. It's
Do you
kind of
even
not
do
really a
post
podcast to
editing?
be. No, you don't really do editing. Like I trim our footage
Sure,
down a
editing.
little bit, but that's
Yeah,
only at the
otherwise you'll
start
have
and
like
end.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, who's
Reuben,
next?
next topic. Or
Oh,
Toby.
is it my turn?
Speed
Or
run.
Toby. Who wants to go?
Who?
We stand free choice in this household.
Yeah, we do.
You know what? I was gonna say this, but this only one other person would, actually be want to talk about this, so I won't talk about it.
Music?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd love to talk about music.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
It was more on the, never mind.
Fairy side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
And I think all the people at home would just be like, because if
Yeah,
you and
there'll
I
be
are
a
going
few
back and
people
forth
that
about
would
the
like
bloody alto
absolutely
cliff.
jam about it. There'd be a few people that would be like, "Oh yeah, this is cool," but then the majority of viewers would be like, "The heck is this?"
I'm like, that's like
So-
from
Yeah, what?
separate bar,
Instead,
just searching up alto cliff.
I'm
Instead,
going to talk about Alfredo pasta. Now,
Oh,
Pasta.
yum!
you can buy it in a packet, or you can make it at home. Now,
bars.
from
Box
time
behind it.
You can
to
buy it in a packet
making
or make it at home. Oh,
from
continue.
making it in a packet or from making it at home, which one, in retrospect, do you think is better?
Homemade.
Homemade. But I don't make the pasta
It
myself.
depends how good you are at cooking.
Sports, because I'm lazy.
Like, for example, Toby, if you
Yes.
made me Alfredo pasta from scratch, I would not
Yes.
eat it.
Why not?
because I don't trust your cooking.
Well, then that's very disappointing.
that's
'cause
not
I've been
very
learning how to
nice.
Yeah,
cook.
that's not very
I've been
nice.
learning how to cook. okay?
However, if Sam made me Alfredo chicken pasta, I might say yes.
I've made
Just 'cause I trust
carbonara
Sam.
before. It was very nice.
And
I
if
made
my little sister gave me Alfredo pasta, I would
Sorry,
not even
What
eat
is
it.
the difference between Sam and I in cooking?
You're younger than me.
I don't trust you, and I do trust Sam.
I made
Why?
Therefore-
tagliatelle
Where's
last
your
week. That was
reasoning?
really good.
You know what? You know
Sure,
what?
so
You know the reason why I trust Sam? It's because he listens to Ween. And you know what? Who listens to Ween? Only
You.
cool people,
Oh,
that's factual.
myself included. But viewers at home, if you like Ween, raise your hand. Hit me up on Discord.
no, don't. That
Can't
would
see
be
me
a
right
very
now, but
grave
I'm raising my
mistake.
hand. Ween is good
That
man.
would be a grave mistake. Don't.
No, dude, one time I went into like a store, like JB Hi-Fi. It's like a record store for those who don't know. And I had to ask the man. I was like, "Do you guys have chocolate and cheese, the album?" And this guy had to like search it up on his computer, and he pulled the most disgusted face I think I've ever seen. I had to be like, it's just the cover. It's not it's weird. 'Cause if you don't know what it is, look it up. It
if
is
you-
Yeah.
not kid friendly.
Well,
If you're under the ages of 13, don't look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe you can slide if you're 12, but don't look it up.
Nothing under that.
if it's your birthday, you can search it up.
Yeah. You
If
should.
Yeah.
You can do anything on your birthday.
Yeah, unless you're like
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, that's
Please
No.
don't.
No,
Yeah.
you can still do it. You know what?
No.
You only
2-year-olds
live
even
once.
have
Do
access
what
to
you
that stuff
want.
nowadays?
I doubt it.
Who knows?
Oh, they probably
know
do,
what?
to be honest.
They probably like iPad kids.
Yeah.
What?
Ugh.
YouTube
What?
kids do
iPad
like.
kids.
It's YouTube kids.
iPad kids. iPad kids
Elaborate.
are the death of mankind.
Yep.
Some.
iPad
YouTube
kids are
kids.
products of lazy parenting.
That's true.
If you're an
Uh,
iPad kid
agree.
watching this,
It's always an
Cry, I
iPad with a
guess.
super bulky case as well.
yeah, like those
Anybody-
blue ones, and on the
Oh.
crusty, dusty
Yep.
cover. Ugh.
Running your finger across the
just
screen, just a
grime,
layer of
straight up.
sludge.
Ugh.
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 Ew, dude.
No, I'm getting flashbacks
It's
to
like
my
that
cousin's
Cody Co
iPads.
meme. It's like, oh, ew,
Ew.
dude.
You drink comb powder?
Powder? Ew,
Ew.
dude.
It's like edit that over.
Bars.
Yep.
Bars.
Okay.
Sugar
Alfredo
daddy, dude?
pasta. I made
I
made
love
chorizo.
that argument.
I did
That
make
is such
chorizo
a good
tagliatelle
argument.
last week, and it was delicious.
That is such a good video, man.
Dude, I love pesto.
Pesto. I
Pesto.
like pesto.
What
I love
type of
pesto.
Pesto's
pesto?
so good.
Pesto and salmon on a cracker is fantastic.
Oh,
Oh, you
Alright, Mr.
know what
Middle
else goes
Class
really
with
good
the
with
hit.
salmon?
We
Like a
both live
bagel
in the
and
same
then
suburb, Toby. You
okay,
live like
salmon,
5 houses from me.
salmon. So bagel, sour cream, salmon, and then capers.
Ugh, capers.
I don't like
You know what?
capers.
Screw you.
Unless
Capers
when
are
they're
so good on
un-
that. Oh,
I don't like capers
dude,
unless
I'm
they're in
getting hungry
tartare
thinking
sauce.
about it. Look up. I had to like Google translate capers in year 8 because I didn't know the English word for it. So it's embarrassing. Like, go on my laptop and be like, "What is this?"
Well,
It was
what
really
are
sad.
capers? Are they like peppercorns? They look like peppercorns. Or are they-
Peppercorns is the other thing that I had to translate.
Really?
imagine not knowing English.
Dude, English is hard as
Oh.
hell. No, capers aren't
your second
peppercorns
language.
at all.
They look like peppercorns. Where do
No,
they
they
come
don't.
from?
No, yeah, but Dalmane capers.
I
Oh,
will look it up.
oh,
Do you
so
like
good.
eat capers like you eat like peanuts or something? Because it sounds like
No.
you do.
No, I don't. I put them on my I put a whole load on my bagels.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they're so
Okay,
good.
where
I
do
put that
capers
into
come from?
I put that into chat. That is a caper, and then I'll look up peppercorn. No, when I was like talking about peppercorns without translating it, I was calling them pepper crumbs.
Ugh.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Because I sound like a massive
So
idiot.
what exactly is a caper? Capers are immature flower buds from the Capparis spinosa, aka the caper bush, which grow all over the Mediterranean just like olives do. They're
I
pickled
love
in
olives
vinegar.
so much.
I don't like olives. Unless
Olives
it's
are
with.
so good.
It tastes
You know,
like
we don't
rubber.
sell capers.
They're pickled in vinegar and preserved in salt. Yeah.
You know what else is pickled?
Pickles.
Pickle Rick.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I am
No, I get it.
sorry.
You really didn't.
Oh, ew.
What?
Bro, I swear, the entire Rick and Morty fan base is so cringy.
The
They
worst
just like
part is
rolled
Right.
over in their grave.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's like Dream fan base, and then right below that it's Rick and Morty.
No, below it's so it goes Dream
And then
fan
below
base,
that-
My Hero Academia, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Rick
Oh my
and
God.
Morty.
Kids who watch My Hero Academia. I watched it for a season, and there was just no development of Midoriya or like Deku.
I haven't
There was
even
just
watched it.
there was no character development. So I was like, screw this.
My Hero
Like,
Academia
if he's
fan.
gonna end up in the hospital every time, like, what's the point?
Bro,
My
I
Hero
can't really be
Academia
bothered
fans.
with anime.
My Hero Academia fans, when you tell them that being
Fans.
500 pounds isn't a quirk.
What?
You know who the
somehow
worst
was-
character in My Hero Academia was? The supposed comedic relief. It was this short little thing. It was like 2 foot long, 2 foot high, and it had purple like bubbles on its head. That was supposed to be the comedic relief, and it was the most annoying and disgusting character on the entire like show. I hated it so much.
I hate it when they get the comedic relief wrong.
quick
That's
quick
the worst
pause.
mood killer of any TV
Quick
show.
pause.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
going
Reuben.
through Instagram and I found a meme. It's like Wellington's laughing at Auckland COVID memes, then finding out there's a case in Wellington. It's that picture of oh, what's that guy that runs that show? I'm sorry, I'm being really vague.
Steve
You're gonna have to
Harvey.
be more specific.
The one where,
Harvey.
yeah, I think it's Steve Harvey. The
Wellingtonians.
one where he's got one part laughing and one part that's really
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
That's Steve
Yep.
Harvey.
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
Harvey.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
don't know the
Yeah,
names.
No, I
Family
saw
Feud.
that ages ago, dude.
Yeah, that's on Richard's story, which he
Yeah,
isn't
it
here.
is.
He might be here next week.
Oh,
He
Ben,
might
for all
be.
I
you
hope
know,
so.
he
The
might
Richie
be.
story.
We might
No,
do
it's
another. We
not.
might do another podcast tomorrow.
No,
Private
it's
We got
story.
nothing
It's
better
on
to
his
do.
private story.
yes.
If you don't have access
There was a
to his
time where I
private
did
story,
follow. There was a time where I did follow it, and then he and I blocked each other. But we're friends now. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. Alright, what's the time? We have. Okay, I think we better wrap up the Alfredo pasta chat. That was totally about Alfredo pasta.
it
Definitely.
was delicious.
Yeah. Alfredo pasta is great, and I made tagliatelle last week, and it was fantastic. Sure, it's a tagliatelle. You should try it. Try and make it.
Try
It's
to
actually
figure it
really
out.
easy.
Reuben.
Reuben.
Now
I found a meme.
we now we
Final
19th century
have
topic.
England buddy holiday. Be like,
Me.
my good fellow, what is with these young chaps ribbing my fair lady?
Now-
Excuse me?
what?
Like the Weezer? Like, what's with my homies dissing my girl? And then instead it's like the 19th century version. My good fellow, what is with these young chaps ribbing my fair lady?
Dude, I think you're just talking to yourself at this point, bro.
It's funny. It is funny.
Half a fortnight at Frederick's.
Oh, Ruben,
5
what
Nights at
is
Freddy's.
what is your thing? What is
I'll
your
give that now,
discussion?
Sam. Okay, so for anyone who's watched the podcast for a wee while, I don't have the best topics, so I'm gonna keep going with this theme.
Oh, let's go.
Alfredo pasta.
We're going
Yes,
to
definitely.
go companies listening to their customers, specifically around game balance. Because I just looked at the Rainbow Six Siege patch notes, and a lot of people are really annoyed about one thing specifically. But
What
I'll
is
get
it?
to that.
I'm dying for you to tell me, Ruben. What is it?
I mean, you clearly aren't. But anyway,
Oh, no, tell me.
So-
Tell me.
so there is Siege. There is one character. If anyone who hasn't, sorry, there's a character called Sledge. He has now a lot of people with the SAS the SAS operators. They play with a shotgun and the SMG-11 as their secondary. The shotgun is a shotgun, and the SMG-11 is, how would
A
you
gun.
describe it? The moment you click down the left mouse button, you look at the roof. That's as best as it can be described.
I'm confused.
Yep.
Now-
It means this
So-
gun has a lot of recoil.
Okay.
So what people did is they would run the shotgun as their primary and the SMG-11 as their secondary. So they've got close range ability and long range ability. But then if you look at the balance matrix, Sledge is in the overpicked, underpowered category. And Ubisoft seems to do this thing where they're
lost.
like, okay, so he's picked too much. He's picked way too much. It's like something like a 60% pick rate, I think. Maybe
Yeah,
it's less than that.
That's for
But
Sledge.
he wins less, so people pick him a lot, but they don't often win with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, wait, are they removing his SMG11? Is that
They
what you're saying?
took away his SMG11, and the amount of people who are just so annoyed by this. I mean, I personally would never used it, but
Yeah.
I can see why some people are annoyed.
Well, I never use Sledge anyway, so it's.
So this
I don't know
this
what you're
gets
talking about.
yeah. Going off topic slightly, Ubisoft tends to do this thing where they take ages to rework and buff operators. But if an operator has like a win rate that's over, oh, sorry, not a win rate, a pick rate that's over 40%, despite the fact that most people would call them balanced, Ubisoft's like, yes, they must be nerfed. Anyway,
Yes, Ubisoft is a weird game developer. Like sometimes they do something
they
really
took
good.
5 years to they had an operator called Tachanka. He had a fixed turret, and if you know anything about Siege, you need to move around. It took them 5 years to rework his gadget because of the fact that he was such a meme.
And now he's actually viable.
Now he's actually, I think he's still quite low on the balance matrix. So this
He's
gets
better
me
than
onto
he
the
was,
point,
that's for sure.
definitely. This gets me onto the point of companies not entirely listening to customers. So, most people would say Sledge is balanced. Yeah, he's overpicked, but he's balanced.
Yes.
But that's not what
Agreed.
Ubisoft takes into consideration. Anyone else have any thoughts on companies not really listening to customers?
Yes.
Go.
McDonald's
member of the
and
gay
not keeping
community-
the Travis Scott burger.
Travis.
No, when
it's
McDonald's
the BTS meal
stopped,
now.
the BTS sauces.
Yeah.
No, as a member of the gay community,
Oh dear.
when they don't listen to
Where is
us
this going?
about funding the correct charities and instead just try and make everything rainbow,
Yes.
Yes.
they like do their own
Companies-
thing during Pride Month. It's weird.
Companies on July 1st.
Companies on July, isn't it June? It's June.
It is June, but he's
No,
saying after
companies on
July
July
1st,
1st. The gay.
they're just like.
Yeet.
Oh,
And it's also like they make their logos rainbow.
they make
But
they
funnily
make their logos
enough, they
rainbow,
don't
but like
do it for their Middle Eastern companies.
That's true. I wonder why.
Yes, I
don't
wonder
know what that
how-
was
I
meaning.
wonder because
It means they just do it to virtue signal and they don't actually care about the gay community.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean by they don't fund the correct charities.
all the
apparently-
entirety.
Charities.
Apparently, what is it? Chick-fil-A in America,
Yeah.
they during Pride Month, no matter how good their chicken is, rumored to be, they like fund like conversion therapy camps, which is illegal. I think it's legal. I don't know.
It should
Private
be
company.
fine.
Technically, but we're not on that topic. We're not on that
Yeah.
topic.
We're not gonna be
Um,
on this topic because I don't want to cry tonight.
Yeah.
Well, also that
Um,
private companies can do what they want. They can fund conversion therapy. They can fund transgender surgeries.
Disgusting.
I don't care.
Yeah.
We care about the
I
gay
hate
community.
companies.
It's primarily
We should
because
all be communist.
it's primarily
Oh.
no.
Well,
It's primarily because Chick-fil-A is a Christian company. It's
Yeah, I
because
know.
they aren't
They
open
don't
on
open on Sundays. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Sabbath.
Anyway,
Oh, actually, speaking of
Yes.
Sabbath, Black Sabbath,
What about
I don't listen to music, so I don't know.
Ozzy Osbourne. Woo!
So back on topic.
I don't
Another
listen to much.
company
much.
another company that did that, Gillette. Anyone remember?
Ooh, I do remember
What?
Gillette.
So
What?
they're a what's the word?
A razor
They make
company.
razor company. Yeah, they make shaving blades, and they made an ad that basically said, "Hey men, you're bad," and then just and everyone's like, "Really? You're tough." Or like a lot of movies and games nowadays. I'm gonna get slightly political here. That actually try to rip into their own customers, and then they wonder why their sales are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, companies play games.
I'm trying to think of an example.
Overwatch.
Captain
Blizzard.
Marvel, sorry.
Blizzard Entertainment.
Toby and I are just completely confused.
Remember the
I
Blizzard
hope you know that.
Entertainment,
What else
the Hong
going
Kong
on?
situation? Remember?
Oh yes, yes. So basically,
Good.
what happened was there was this esports player, and he said on a interview that he supported the Hong Kong protesters, and the two
Oh yes, I
Blizzard
saw this.
the two Blizzard employees that were interviewing him, they ducked under their table so they couldn't be seen whilst he was saying that. Then they got fired, I think, and then the player, he was banned from playing, I'm pretty sure, because of it.
Yeah, that's something. It's something, and it
Yeah.
happened. And I did that more than once, right?
And now actually Blizzard's, I'm pretty sure it's Blizzard, maybe it's Activision, it's one of the two. They like, to say they're in hot water is a bit of an understatement.
Yes. You see, this is why we like Supercell, because they actually listen to their
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb, as
So-
a Brawl Stars player, what do you think about Supercell listening to its fans?
They do sometimes.
Sometimes.
Although I will
More
say,
often than other companies.
yeah, they more often than other companies. Although there was this whole situation. So, for those of you who don't know, Supercell creates mobile games, and they have something called Supercell Make, which is where the people can create skins for certain characters and submit them, and people can vote on them, which is a good idea in theory. So they did a campaign for a specific character, and the character the skin that got the most votes for it got, I think it was like 45,000 votes for it. It lost. It didn't get put into the game. The skin that won got only 4,000 votes.
This whole
Totalitarianism.
situation with the like pool in like my neighborhood where there was this big piece of land in front of the actual pool itself, and so they were warring whether or not they should make a 50-meter pool or make a little water park. And the 50-meter pool has bigger benefits. It would bring in more people for like underwater hockey, for different tournaments and that sort of stuff, rather than having to go all the way to
Underwater
Papakotoi.
hockey.
Underwater hockey, it's like a full thing. Actually,
Super
my
good,
school
like-
was a world champion apparently at one point. But yeah, so the
It's
50-meter pool.
probably because you're the only
won.
school that plays this.
No. World. Anyways,
Okay, continue.
anyways, 50-meter pool won, and then they decided to make the water park. And the funny thing is, the water park was actually closed for about a year because they made it too slippery, and kids would slip and get concussed. So, and it's like useless. No one goes out there anymore. It's just just not used.
Yeah, we had the sculpture on our in the waterfront in the town where I live, and the community hated it because it like obstructed the beach view, but the council put it in anyway. Mob rule.
You know
mob
that you
rule.
know
Totalitarianism.
Just things not listening to the
Yeah.
democracy.
You know
Democracy.
there's
Oh my
the-
gosh, I
there was a
can't. I'm not gonna speak.
You know, there was a
Angry
campus
mob.
in America that they spent like, I think it was like 100,000. It's probably not that much, to remove a rock off of the campus,
So
a
it's
large
like
boulder,
the 42
because of
ton rock.
racism. It was just a rock because of racism.
In which
They said
campus?
It was some university in America.
some
I think it
random
was
I don't know
in
the-
Wisconsin or something. I can't remember exactly.
Was
Like,
the rock
irrelevant
white?
states.
I can
Yes, true.
understand why they would want to move a statue. I can understand why. I don't agree with it, but I understand why.
Yes,
It's
but a
But
rock.
a
ugly.
rock with nothing on it.
Was it white?
No,
No.
Was it?
It looks like those rocks at our school that are painted a weird color so they look fake.
Yes.
They are fake.
What? Like
They aren't fake.
Oh,
They're real
do you
rocks.
know the
they're
rocks
hollow.
by Titirangi? Tirangi?
No.
Like those big blue rocks, and they're like shaped really weirdly. Like, oh, they're so ugly. And every time I drive past it, I'm like, ugh.
Wait, you have your driver's license? No, I know you're.
No, I'm literally 14.
Actually, I have my driver's license. I haven't used it yet
Why
I've got
not?
my driver's
scam.
license
because
last week.
when I got it, it was just after I injured my ankle, so I couldn't use it then. and we haven't had time to use it at all yet.
You should
Either that,
try.
or I'm just lazy.
You should learn on a
Literally
manual,
just
by the
go
way,
for a
Reuben.
drive down your street.
No.
I'm gonna
The
continue
song is
saying.
copyrighted, Nadine.
What?
Yep.
I'm singing driver's license.
We get
Yes,
smacked with a
copyrighted.
DMCA.
Oh,
Rather.
Ruben,
I
there's
looked.
less cars on the road. Go for
True.
a drive.
I actually I looked at the road code, and it says that you have to drive in the car that you learned in, but there's nothing on the license that says whether or not you learned in a manual or an auto.
Really?
They can't prove. Yeah, there's nothing on the license.
Huh.
Okay,
Pretty
but
sure
like,
there
what if the
is.
car that I learned to drive in was one of those like really, really small ones that like only fit one person?
It's only
Do
automatic.
you know the car that I'm
or
talking
manual.
about?
Yeah, the
Hang on.
PLP50.
Yeah,
Or the
car
P45
fits
from
It has
one
to fit.
person.
Well, it has to
If you
fit two
tried hard
people.
enough, you could squeeze in another person.
It
That'd have to
legally
be
has to
about
fit 2
2 foot
people,
big
and they
though.
have to sit next to you. You legally can't drive alone. You have to have the person in front left.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
learn in this bad boy. Hang on, let me put it in. My dream car.
Yo! Wait, isn't that car they gave to disabled people in the UK? Or is that
I have
something
no
else?
idea. I
It looks like a
do
go
not know.
kart. It looks like a
Oh,
go
have you
kart.
seen that
Or one of
car?
those kids' carts that those plastic ones that have
Oh,
those
those little
tiny
Jeeps.
doors.
What about the Taylor Aero
It's like
car?
the Ferrari. The Dead Don't Die. Hang on. The Dead
no.
What you?
Don't
No,
Die
no cap.
car.
No cap. We should just take all cars off the road and just have Dodgems.
Yes.
Guys, why don't we just all get a Taylor Aero car? Have a look at it.
A what?
I'm
Taylor
getting
Aero
this.
car. This is the
I'm getting
first
this.
certified flying car.
That's a smart car. Wait, is that Adam Driver?
Yeah.
It's ironic that Adam Driver's driving a car.
He's driving a car. Yeah.
See what
It's
I
great,
did?
isn't it? Oh,
That's
Yes.
stupid.
The Taylor Aero
Why
car.
is that
it's
so
a certified
funny?
flying car,
I
and no one's
don't
made
know.
another one.
It's he's got a police uniform on as well. What?
From the movie The Dead Don't Die.
Like he
I
looks
love that
he,
movie.
Oh,
he
Yeah,
looks
it's
so
I didn't know
serious.
that.
That
Yeah.
it's
He
like
looks so
it's like
serious,
such
but
a
in that
funny
tiny little
cast.
car, it's like you can't take him seriously.
Yeah,
It's
no,
Kylo
it's so
Ren
great.
in
You
a
guys should
smart
watch
car.
the movie. It is so good.
In a
I think
convertible
it's on
No,
smart
Netflix
car.
That's how we
Dude,
drove to
whoever made that movie had so much fun with it. There's like so many famous people in it. There's like random plots. It's just awful. You got
What
like
one?
that Tinsdale lady. You got Selena Gomez in it for some reason. You got Iggy Pop. You got Tom Waits.
Far
It's
out.
just a ridiculous cast.
What's it called? The
Sam.
Dead Don't Die.
The Dead Don't Die. Yeah.
Okay.
Sam, that's how
Yes,
Kylo
Reuben.
Ren got to Exegol. He got on there.
I love it.
All right.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
wow.
So we're good.
I think
That's an hour and 2 minutes. So I think we
Ooh,
better wrap it
right
up.
on
Unless
time.
anyone wants to say anything about game developers listening or not listening to their fans, or something of that nature.
Oh, The Sims.
The Sims
The Sims.
that you've been playing for a day.
Please.
Alright, Nadine doesn't have anything else to say, so we're going to probably wrap up.
Yep. All right. So thank you for tuning in to this 5th episode of What the Fridge podcast. We'll probably be back
Signing next
sooner.
time.
Yeah, we'll probably be
Who are you
back
for
soon.
Seven muting me?
What? What are you talking about?
Seven muted me.
No.
Oh, Reuben.
Exactly. I was going to say something.
What are you gonna say? Reuben, stop. It's not
I
very
was going to
nice.
say that The Sims doesn't listen to us. Sims 3 was goated, and then they made Sims 4. That's all. Anyways.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be probably back sooner than usual because of lockdowns. We have nothing better to do, especially since it's a Friday. Probably be back in the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So, yeah. See ya. Probably soon.
Bye. Oh.
Bye. So you can say bye.
Bye.
It's